Picture this. You're in a tiny bunk, someone's alarm is blaring at 4 a.m., and the bathroom door just won't close quietly. Hostel life can be a minefield of unwritten social contracts, leading to everything from minor annoyances to major travel blunders. But what if there was a secret guidebook to navigating these shared spaces gracefully? Stick around, because we're uncovering the universal etiquette hacks that will transform your next hostel stay. If you're thinking about staying in hostels, or you have and you're not sure how you feel about it, if you are ever going to go again, then this video is for you. I have only just started hostel life last year when I decided to quit my job and started to travel solo and became a travel vlogger in YouTube, which is still surreal to think about. But I've stayed in enough hostels to know that hostel life is amazing, but it's not for everyone. So here are some honest reasons why hostel life might or might not be for you. Point 1. You can't be too loud. Be considerate. One thing about hostel is you're sharing space with others. Dorms, bathrooms, common areas, everything is shared. That means you can't really blast music at midnight or take loud phone calls in the room or turn the lights on at 3 a.m. in the morning like you're alone at home. If you're naturally considerate, then you'll be fine. If you like doing whatever you want, whenever you want, then this might not be for you. Here's what to do. Respect the quiet time. Usually most hostels will put it up on the wall, like there's a quiet time from 10 p.m. to 6 or 8 a.m. in the morning. So during that time, avoid late night packing or unpacking and minimize noise. There was this one time in Chiang Rai, and as you probably already know if you have watched my Chiang Rai travel vlog, that Chiang Rai is sort of like a transit hub if you were taking the slow boat from Thailand to Laos. So most of the times the people who stay in hostels in Chiang Rai, they only stay for like the night or maximum probably 2 nights because they were only making a transit, and they will leave at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning to get to the boat to Laos. Not knowing much about hostel unwritten regulation or mannerism, in my last night there, I actually didn't pack until the morning I'm leaving, and I was getting picked up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I was packing at 3 a.m. in the morning when everybody else was still sleeping. And this girl next to my bed was like so annoyed of me moving around at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I think at one point she said, "What the F?" And I was like, I felt bad, but also I was like so confused why she was so annoyed. Because in my defense, or rather just my point of view, everybody else who left before me also made the same noises. So I thought it was kind of normal to do that, but I guess the girls before me, they were just new hostelers like myself. Little did I know there's a trick to this, to pack the night before and just leave the only things you need for the morning in like small bag, like your toiletries and your change of clothes. Thus would reduce the noise in the room when you are packing in the morning when everybody else is still sleeping. Point 2, bring your own toiletries and towels. Most of hostels will actually provide soap and shampoo and even towels, and even will go as far as providing you with a padlock for free. But most of the times these are not fancy toiletries, and they may not be what you usually use. So I would always be prepared and just bring toiletries and my own towel. That way you are not counting on the hostels to provide it for you. If you're someone who needs comfort and convenience at all times, this may be annoying, but if you're low maintenance, you'll adapt quickly to this. Here's what to do. Since you're going to be sharing a bathroom with like 5 to 6 other people, try to keep your shower quick. Clean up after yourself and don't leave your toiletries, especially laundry. I kid you not, this girl in our room in Vang Vieng, she would go to the bathroom, washes her clothes, and just leave them on the bathroom sink for like not so long, probably a couple of minutes, until she will hang them dry somewhere. But if you're the next person to go into the bathroom, that's pretty annoying. And while we're in this topic, please always remember to read the bathroom instructions. If you have traveled to Southeast Asia, you probably already know this. You can't throw paper towels or tissue in the toilet. I have had several encounters in Vietnam and Thailand where people just ignore what is written on literally the bathroom door and would still throw their toilet paper or tissues in the toilet. And I always stayed in female dorms. You would think that women would be better at this, but no. Point 3, you will introduce yourself a lot. Hi, where are you from? How long are you traveling for? Where are you going next? You will hear and say the sentences over and over and over again. Every new room, every new check-in, every new hostel, every new area. If you enjoy meeting new people, this is fun. But if small talk drains you, this could get exhausting really fast. I have seen those travel memes or travel jokes, if you will, that shows someone working out in the hostel room and the caption says, getting ready for 5 introductions and answering the same questions over and over again. And it always just makes me laugh because of how true it is. Point 4, you will make new friends, whether you like it or not. Hostels make it very easy to make friends, even without you trying. You'll get invited to dinners, parties, social activities, and spontaneous plans. And honestly, some of my best travel memories started with random hostel conversation. But if you're traveling to be alone or you don't want the social pressure, this can feel a lot. But don't worry, you can still rock hostel life this way. This girl in our room in Chiang Mai, all she ever said to us was good morning and good night, but she seemed pretty happy. So that works too. Point 5, privacy is limited. This one is really important. In dorm rooms, privacy is minimal. You'll change clothes quietly, you'll whisper on your phone calls, and sometimes you just wait for your turn for space. Even with curtains and lockers, you're still sharing a room. If personal space is non-negotiable for you, then private rooms or hotels might be a better option for you. Here's what to do. Keep your belongings confined to your bunk or your locker. Point 6, cleanliness depend on other people. Some hostels are spotless, some not. But even in clean hostels, you're sharing everything with other people, and not everyone has the same standard of cleanliness. If mess really bothers you, this can be really quite frustrating. If you're flexible, you'll survive. Point 7, and I know this might be not for everybody, but hostels, it can be an introvert's dream or a nightmare. Hostel life is funny for introverts. On one hand, it's easy to meet people without effort. On the other hand, you're almost never fully alone. Some introverts thrive in hostels, like the one I mentioned, the girl in our room in Chiang Mai, and others just feel socially drained after 2 days. Know yourself. There's no right or wrong. So, is hostel life for everyone? Honestly, no. But for the right person at the right time, hostel life can be quite amazing and unforgettable. My advice is to try it at least once. You'll learn very quickly whether hostel life is your thing or not. If you've stayed in hostels before, I would love to know. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you have any memorable stories from your hostel stays? Let me know in the comments. I have a big trip that I've been planning for months, so if you want to join that journey with me, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.